Right, well, hello and welcome to my big fat Bond quiz. If you haven't done one of my quizzes before, we do a 5 rounds, 10 questions kind of a quiz. We'll do a round, mark it, and then after the third round we will have a 5-minute break for P's and T's. After the 5th and final round, we'll add up and see how you all did. And this is just for fun, but don't spoil it by putting the answers on the screen. Write them down. This week, I'm trying to raise money for a local lad called Charlie, who's got brain cancer, and his parents are always trying to find new treatments for him to try, and I think they're looking to send him out to Mexico for something. So, on the event page is the Just Giving link, and also his story, which will say it all a lot better than I ever do. I'm not known for being articulate. Yeah, I'm doing a quiz. Yeah. So yes, so if you can donate anything, read his story and that'd be lovely. Thank you. Right, that is everything there. So round 1. This is general knowledge. So question 1. I want you to name all the actors that have played Bond in a feature-length film. So I've worded that very carefully. Question 1. Name all the actors who have played Bond, James Bond, in a feature-length film. So who can you remember? And is there one that might catch you out? So it's quite a big question, so I shall hang fire a minute. Might stroke my my dog menacingly. Huh?
Might wake him up.
That would be freaky. Okay. I reckon that's enough time. I reckon that's enough time if you know it. Okay. Question 2. Which Bond film has won the most Academy Awards? So, question 2. Which Bond film has won the most Academy Awards? I'll give you a clue, it's quite a recent one. Question 3. What Bond movie was the basis for a Nintendo 64 first player game? Quite famous. So, question 3. Which Bond movie was the basis for a Nintendo 64 first player game? I didn't have it, but even I know the answer to this.
First person shooter, you mean?
First person shooter?
Yeah.
That's not what the question said when I looked it up. It said, which Bond movie was the basis for a Nintendo 64 first player game? I don't know what they describe these things as. Just wrote it down. You want to watch what you're saying over there? There's a like press some sort of button and you go for a trapdoor and there'll be crocodiles underneath and all sorts. Give me ideas now. Okay. Question 4. In Octopussy, what does Roger Moore do when he comes face to face with a tiger? Excuse me. So question 4. In Octopussy, what does Roger Moore do when he comes face to face with a tiger? What's his reaction? What does he do?
Did you kill Carol Baskin's husband?
Did you kill Carol Baskin's husband? No. Okay. Question 5. What does Sean Connery wear in all his Bond roles? So, question 5. What does Sean Connery wear in all of his Bond roles? Something specific about his physicality. That's the clue. Yes. Question 6. How many actors have played M in the films? So, question 6. How many actors have played M in the films? That'd be nice here. I tell you that there's a potential of 5 points for this one. So can you name the 5 people? Again, I think this is time for a drink because I've got to think about that one. I think it needs to top up. It's mostly milk, honestly. You can't do it up. What sort of villain am I?
A drunk one.
Shut up, Jamie. Minion. You're going to be my minion.
And if I get the dungaree jumpsuit.
Yeah, you want a dungaree jumpsuit? Okay.
And a fart gun.
And a fart gun, that's what you really want. Yeah. Okay, that's enough time for five names, I reckon. Question 7. What is Madonna's fencing instructor character in Die Another Day? So I'm after just her first name, because I don't believe they give her a surname. I haven't seen this, so I'm assuming she's not in it for very long. I noticed on IMDb she's uncredited. Did you know that? Did you know that, Jamie? Madonna's uncredited in that. So question 7, what is, or who is Madonna's fencing instructor character in Die Another Day? What are they called? Question 8, in which country does You Only Live Twice mainly take place? So question 8, in which country does You Only Live Twice mainly take place?
Does you?
Does you? I'm taking a mic. Okay, question 9. What was the name of Scaramanga's manservant in The Man with the Golden Gun? So question 9, what was the name of Scaramanga's manservant in The Man with the Golden Gun? The answer to this question is also a crisp-based snack that I quite like. I think it's like hot, spicy.
Dorito.
No, his manservant is not called Doritos. Okay. And question 10. When Bond defuses a nuclear warhead in Octopussy, what is he dressed as? So question 10. When Bond defuses a nuclear warhead in Octopussy, what is he dressed as? So that is your 10 questions. And it's out of 20. So I shall tell you the answers. Ready? So question 1 was name all the actors who have played Bond in a film. And you've got the obvious ones. You've got Sean Connery, Roger Moore, Timothy Dalton, Pierce Brosnan, Daniel Craig. But then you also have George Lazenby. And also, although it was a bit of a farce, we had David Niven in Casino Royale in 1967. It was a comedy. It's pretty awful. So that's a potential of 7 points. So you get 1 for everybody that you got right. Somebody also played Bond in a series, so that's why I said in a film. Question 2. Which Bond film has won the most Academy Awards? And that is Skyfall. It won 5 Oscars. Question 3. What Bond movie was the basis for a Nintendo 64 first player game? And that was GoldenEye. Question 4. In Octopussy, what does Roger Moore do when he comes face to face with a tiger? He tells it to sit. Brave man. Question 5. What does Sean Connery wear in all of his Bond roles? Which was a surprise to me, but obviously he must have gone bald quite early in life. He wears a toupee. If you didn't know that. Not so sexy now, is he? If that had flapped open. Wah! Let's try and get the girls. Okay. Question 6. How many actors have played M in the films? And I gave you a clue that it was 5 people. So you had Bernard Lee, Robert Brown, Judi Dench, and Ralph Fiennes. I beg your pardon. I also gave you a point if you knew it was 4. What a donut. So if you put those 4 people, and you obviously knew it was 4, not 5, like I just said. Can't read my own handwriting here. Should have been a doctor. Well, that'd have been even more dangerous, wouldn't it?
Mess it up then. Yeah.
Would have been real.
Take 5 of these. Take 5 of these every day. No shit, it's 4.
Yeah. Okay. Well, anyway, if you've got those four names and you also wrote down the number 4 blindly, you have 5 points now. Okay. Question 7. Moving on. Question 7. What or who is Madonna's fencing instructor character in Die Another Day? And her name was Verity. Question 8. In which country does You Only Live Twice mainly take place? And that is Japan. Question 9. What was the name of Scaramanga's manservant in The Man with the Golden Gun? And the clue was it's a nice little tasty crispy snack, and that was Knick Knack.
Twiglet.
Knick Knack. No, he's called Knick Knack for Knick Knacks. And last of all was 10. When Bond defuses a nuclear warhead in Octopussy, what is he dressed as? And he was dressed as a clown. So that's out of 20. So how did you do out of 20? Tell me quickly.
I put Mr. Pringle.
Mr. Pringle.
You know, if you haven't seen...
Yeah, I'm just expecting lots of crisp-based, you know, Mr. Whatsit, Mr. Pringle. Right, then we got first score. We got 12 out of 20 for Keith.
Yeah, if you hadn't said about it being a spicy snack, I would have said Odd Job.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because I always get it mixed up.
You're getting mixed up. Yeah, Knick Knack is like tiny.
Well, what's
He's a
Odd Job?
dwarf. Well, Oddjob is a big fat fellow with a bowler hat.
Oh, he's the bowler hat chucking one.
Yeah. Duh. Right, who we got? Let's see. Osteopath Emma has 19 out of 20. Well done. Vanessa has 10.
She's been
Janet
brushing up.
has 10. We've been watching lots of Bond clips this week. Owen got 15. Have you got any more scores? Scores on the doors? The man with the golden gun. Listening to
5 for Alison. She says it's
Oh,
going to be a
sorry.
long night.
Okay, 5 for Alison, 10 for Stephanie, and they put him in a suitcase. Oh, what, Knick Knack?
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah,
Yeah.
he is compact for all your travelling needs.
Yeah. Have you anything to declare? A bag full of knickknacks?
Yeah. You have to declare food items over there,
See,
don't you know?
so your minion would have to be called Cheetos.
Cheeto. I don't even like Cheetos, Jamie.
Alright, you know, Rice Krispie Squares then.
I like What's-Its. That'd upset me up, wouldn't it? Okay, right, round 2. I hope you enjoy. This is the music round. So Jamie is going to play you a little bit of music. You ready? So this is song number 1. Okay, is that done?
Yep.
Yeah?
I'll down this time.
Okay. So, hi to Sarah. She's going to watch. I would like to know what the name of that song is, what the name of the artist is, and I would like to know the name of the Bond that is in the film. So, got a potential of 3 points for this one. Name the song, name the artist, and name which Bond is in this film. Okay. Song number 2. Okay. I can't hear it. Jamie, the way Jamie's got it set up now, I don't get to listen to any of the music. That's why I just sit here like this. Is it over? Okay, so for this one, I'd like to know the name of the song, the name of the artist, the name of the film that it's featured in, and the Bond of that film. So you've got potential of 4 points here. So can you name the song? It's quite a famous song in its own right, with Bond, the singer, and the film, and which Bond is in that film, for 4 points. I can't resist saying, you know the one that I kept saying before we started. I've got it going round in my head. It's an answer to a question. Okay. Question or song number 3.
When you were young and your heart was an open book, you used to.
Okay. So for this one, I want to know the song, the artist, and the Bond. For 3 points. Oh, we like the stereo pick. Yeah, Jamie's messing about with, he's got some new software. He's putting all sorts of things as my co-host and that. We did a Stranger Things one the other week, and I had the Demigorgon as my co-host. Yeah, it's quite fun. Right, so song number 4. Okay. Song number 4, again, name the song, name the artist, and name the Bonds that was in that film. The reason that the other one got 4 is because the song title was actually different to the name of the film, whereas all the other ones that I've picked, the song title is the film, so that's why you've only got 3 points for the other ones. Okay. Question or song number 5. So, please tell me the song, the artist, and the bonds that was in that film for 3 points. And yes, some of the songs are shorter because the very first words that the artist sings is the name of the film and the song. And what Jamie just said, those two songs had clues earlier on. Okay, where are we up to? Song number 7?
5.
No.
Yeah. So we're playing number 6 now.
Oh, okay. So this is song number 6. Okay, Jamie was doing a little dance to that over there, which is making me laugh. Okay, so again, please tell me the name of the song and the name of the artist and which Bond was in that film of the same title. Question or song number 7. Okay. So, song number 7, please tell me the name of the song, which is also the name of the film, and the artist, and which Bond is in that film. Okay, and song number 8. Okay, and this is the song that's been going around in my head. I keep wanting to burst out singing. Well, it's pretty standard what I'm after. Please tell me the name of the song, the name of the artist, and the name of the Bond that was in that film. Also, I'll give you a few seconds to actually write something down. Write that down. Question or song number 9. Okay, and surprise, surprise, please tell me the song title, also is the film title, the artist, and which Bond do you reckon is in that one. And last of all, we have song number 10. Okay. So please tell me the song title / film title, the artist, and the Bond. We all have a favourite Bond, don't we? It's just one of those things. You have a favourite Bond. I can tell you that the person who's in the last question is my least favourite Bond. Bond. Okay. So, that's out of 31. Are we ready for the answers? So, question 1. The name of the song was Goldfinger. He's the man. Okay. Name of the artist. She did many songs for Bond, and that is Shirley Bassey. And the Bond that was in that film was Sean Connery. According to Taylor, every song was done. That is an epic song. Yeah. Question 2 was we have all. I can't do that. Sound like a gremlin. We have all the
I thought
time
you sounded like
in the world.
I thought you sounded like Marge
die now.
Simpson's sisters.
Yeah. So for those of you that couldn't understand that, that was We Have All the Time in the World by Louis Armstrong. The film was On Her Majesty's Secret Service, and that was George Lazenby. So that is for 4 points this time. Question 3 was Live and Let Die. Boom. That was by Wings, and the Bond in that film was Roger Moore. For 3 points. Remember, you get a point for each bit. Question 4 was The Man with the Golden Gun. And that was Lulu. And that was Roger Moore again. Question 5. For your eyes only. I hope you're enjoying my singing. That is Sheena Easton. And that again is Roger Moore. He gets around. And that's 3 points there. Question 6. With a view to a kill. So, A View to a Kill. That was Duran Duran. And again, the Bond in that was Roger Moore. Question 7.
It's been in a few, hasn't it?
Got a license to kill. I love Gladys Knight. Been to see her in concert. Yeah. Because I'm really like 70, not 40. Shoo. And just to mix it up, this time our Bond is Timothy Dalton. And that is for 3 points. Question 8. Golden Eye. Yes, Golden Eye. That was by Tina Turner, and Pierce Brosnan was our Bond in that film. You can't sing that song without taking the mickey. It's just that it sounds so weird, Tina Turner singing it. Anyway, question 9 was Tomorrow Never Dies. I can't even think how that goes to sing it, to be honest. Sheryl Crow was the artist, and Pierce Brosnan was our Bond. And the last one was Skyfall, Adele, and Daniel Craig, who reminds me of Sid James. There ain't nothing sexy about Daniel Craig. So that's out of 31. How did you do, people? How was your Bond theme tune knowledge? Hopefully I picked some good songs there. They're all good songs, really. Do you remember Conchita Wurst winning song for Eurovision? That could have been a Bond song. That was pure Bond. That was really good. So we've got 23 out of 31 for Osteopath Emma, 11 out of 31 for Janet, 23 for Vanessa, golden eye. Dun 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 dun. Ah! Owen got 24. Sarah got 4, which isn't bad really, considering she was just going to watch, so she knew 4 songs. Alison got she says terrible, 7. At least we are consistently bad. Right, is that our lot? I think so. Well, Keith hasn't said what he got. We're waiting on you, Keith. And yeah. Oh, and Stephanie, we like Sean. So Sean Connery is your favourite Bond. He is my favourite Bond too. I have a favourite Bond, and all the others are sort of mingling, and then have a least favourite Bonds that we now all know is Daniel Craig. I've logged on to defend myself, Taylor says. I know practically nothing about James Bond, just the chorus to Diamonds Are Forever. Okay. Treat yourself. Spotify playlist of James Bond songs, they're really good. Bonafide
We are
songs.
going to do a marathon of James Bond now, aren't we?
Yeah, me and Jamie decided that because James Bond films to me just means a Sunday afternoon film at my mum's house that I might have sort of watched, you know. So, and we're talking about all the old ones. I haven't seen any of the new ones, so we're going to start at the beginning and work our way through. Emma's got a thing for Daniel Craig. You can have him.
I was getting him mixed up with Jason Statham.
Oh, really? Jamie was getting Daniel Craig confused with Jason Statham.
And they're both hard men.
Okay. Right. Vanessa's favourite is Pierce Brosnan. Taylor also likes a bit of Daniel Craig. Let's have a look.
You'll have to fight Emma for him.
Kath got 13 on the first round, 29 on the second round, that's good. And this is the Harveys in Guernsey. Hello, Channel Islands, representing. Okay, so the third round before we have a break is the villains. Villains rounds. Okay, so question 1. What unique physical feature did Dr. No have? So, question 1. What unique physical feature did Dr. No have? Do you know? Do you know what Dr. No had? Question 2. Who was known for throwing his deadly bowler hat? Can you remember what we was talking about earlier on?
Fucker.
It's a good job we don't do this for any real prize or anything. There'd be uproar. You gave an answer away. Who cares?
That's your best Karen voice there.
Yeah, exactly. That's my best moany woman voice. Okay. Question 3. In which movie did Jaws speak his only words? Do you remember Jaws with the metal
He's the
teeth?
shark, isn't he?
No, he was a big fella with metal teeth. So, question 3. In what movie did Jaws speak his only words? And this is relevant to James Bond, not Jaws, the films, like Jamie just suggested. There is no talking shark. It's not Bruce. Bruce. Okay. Question 4. Blofeld is the head of which organisation? So, question 4. Blofeld is the head of which organisation, which I believe is also a name of one of the more recent films. Clue.
The hairdresser.
What, there's a Bond film called The Hairdresser, Jamie?
I don't know.
No, exactly. It's a bit like...
But with a name like Blofeld.
it's a
isn't it?
bit like... what's the one that what's the bad one in the Avengers and that? Hydra. It's a bit like that.
Hydra.
No, Hydra. Yeah, it's a word a bit like that. Okay, question 5. Which 2 films feature Robbie Coltrane as Valentine Zukovsky? I hope I said that right. So, question 5. Which 2 films feature Robbie Coltrane as the same character as Valentine Zukovsky? No, there's no Lena today. She's obviously not a Bond fan. Sarah's just asked. So there's a possibility of 2 points here. Can you shout? How small do you reckon Jersey is that Sarah can just shout over to Lena?
It's smaller than the Isle of Wight.
It's smaller than the Isle of Wight. Yeah, but... Yeah, don't try and shout. Shout at her, Sarah.
I just imagine that it's just like a little. It's got one palm tree on it and a single coconut, and that's it.
Oh, so
Lena and
it's literally like a desert island,
Yeah,
you think?
so-
Okay. I
Yeah.
prefer desert island.
Just
It's
Lena and
covered in
Sarah sitting on
cakes. Okay. Question 6. Name the villain in Thunderball. Who is the villain in Thunderball?
Misty
And that's not Dale Winton, because he's dead and he might have done the lottery programme, but that's not the right answer. And he wasn't a villain. He was lovely. It was very sad. I think sometimes you forget that certain people are dead because they weren't old when they died, and you're like, oh yeah, they did die, didn't they? The World According to Helen's Brain, there you go. So question 6, name the villain in Thunderball. Thunder, 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 ball. It doesn't go like that. Okay, because that was Thundercats. Question 7. The villain in Live and Let Die goes by 2 names. Can you remember what they are? You'll get a point for each one. So question 7. The villain in Live and Let Die goes by 2 names. What are those names? They're quite unique names. It's not like Frank
Dave
or
and
something.
Rodney.
It's not like Dave and Rodney. No. They're unusual names. Oh no, Emma didn't know Dale Winton died.
Oh!
Yeah. He was only like 60. It was a late supermarket sweep. And in it to win it. Okay. Question 8. Name Grace Jones's character in A View to a Kill. So, name Grace Jones's character in A View to a Kill. Meeting you with a view to a kill. Okay. Question 9. Who plays Ernest Stavro Blofeld in the movie On Her Majesty's Secret Service? So that's very specific because I think this person has been played by different people, and the one that I know, this isn't. That's no help to you whatsoever, I realise. You can't seem to understand my brain. So.
Oh no, Lena's phone went flat and you've got the time.
Oh no! Oh, we thought you just didn't like Bond. Or us anymore. No, hopefully it was the Bond thing. Okay. So, question 9. Who plays Ernest Stavro Blofeld in the movie On Her Majesty's Secret Service? And the obviously Sarah shouting at Lena worked because she heard and she turned up. Question 10. The man with the golden gun was called what? What was the villain's name and who played that part? Interestingly, the person who played that part was actually related to Sir Ian Fleming. Nah. She's like, I would never leave you guys. I've got my Di Serrano out and everything. I've been drinking your bride. Delicious as always. Right, that is out of 13. So let's do the answers and then let's all go for a 5-minute break. So, question 1. What unique physical feature did Dr. No have? He had mechanical hands. Creepy. Question 2. Who was known for throwing his deadly bowler hat? And that was Oddjob. Question 3. In what movie did Jaws speak his only words? And that was Moonraker. I don't know if it was that one where he had a really sweet moment at the end where he wasn't there like a woman under some rubble and he rescued her and sort of smiled with his metal teeth and she smiled back with her brace and it was love at first sight. Yes. Question 4. Blofeld is the head of which organisation? And that is Spectre. Oh, Lena's going to come back and do it afterwards. And make sure you put in the comments afterwards how you did. Okay. Question 5. Which 2 films feature Robbie Coltrane as Valentine Zukovsky? That's GoldenEye and The World Is Not Enough for 2 points. Question 6 was name the villain in Thunderball, and the answer was not Dale Winton, it was Emilio Largo. So, yes. Question 7, the villain in Live and Let Die goes by 2 names, and those names were Kananga and Mr. Big. Wasn't he also in Sex and the City? I'm pretty sure that the fella from Live and Let Die isn't the same Mr. Big from Sex and the City. Okay, so that was for 2 points. Question 8. Name Grace Jones's character in A View to a Kill. And her character was called Mayday. Mayday, Mayday. Yeah, she's a strange woman, isn't she? Didn't she used to like
from SOS?
She used to have like cat fights with I can't think of the bloody word. Presenters, you know. Oh, what are they called?
I don't know what you're talking
You know, like a Graham Norton, like a chat show presenter.
Yeah, chat show host.
Yeah, and she was always offish and weird and Grace Jones. Anyway. Question 9. Who plays Ernest Stavro Blofeld in the movie On Her Majesty's Secret Service? Now in that film, he is played by Telly Savalas. You know, the lollipop cop. Telly Savalas. And question 10. The man with the golden gun was called Scaramanga and was played by Christopher Lee, who is related to Ian Fleming. I didn't bother to look up how, I just vaguely knew that he was. So that's out of 13. How did you do? And then we're going to have a break. How did you do out of 13? Stroke my dog like a villain. Is there a villainous way to stroke a sleeping dog?
Backwards.
What?
against the fur.
Oh, yeah, that's weird. Aw. Okay, I have an answer to my question. Osteopath Emma says they were cousins. There we go. Alison got 5. Vanessa got 5. Owen got 10. Osteopath Emma got 10. Janet got 8. Stephanie got 7. And Kath got 10. So some quite high scores, so that's good. Right, so our 4th round is Bond Girls. So we're going to have 2 movie clip rounds for the last bit of this quiz. So the first question, or the first movie clip, Jamie, please. Okay, so I want you to tell me the name of the Bond girl. They all had great names, didn't they? So, the name of the Bond girl, name of the actress, and the film. So that's for 3 points. So, name of the Bond girl, one of the most famous Bond girls there, the actress who played her, and the name of the film. A chance to think about that. Okay. And question 2, or movie clip number 2.
I'd like to think you're not in all of this, caper.
Skip it. I'm not interested. Let's go.
What would it take for you to see things my way?
A lot more than you could.
How do you know?
I don't want to.
Isn't it customary to grant it?
Okay. So again, please tell me what the name of the Bond girl is, and the actress who plays her, and what film it was from, for 3 points. She had lovely thick hair.
It's a wig.
It's not a wig. That's him. He's got the wig on. He's got the syrup of figs. Yeah, it's rhyming slang for wig.
It is.
Yeah. Okay. Movie clip number 3.
James Bond.
I know who you are, what you are, and why you have come. You have made a mistake. You will not succeed.
Rather a sweeping statement, considering we've never met.
Okay. So again, please tell me what the name of the Bond girl is, and the actress who played her, and the film that is from, for 3 points. That was some white eyeshadow there, wasn't it? At one point it like really caught you. I'm not sure if it was white or silver. It was dazzling. Okay. Movie clip number 4.
Magnificent view.
It is, isn't it? Too bad it's lost on everybody else.
Mojito?
Okay. So again, please tell me the name of the Bond girl. It can be just her first name for this one. And the actress who played her, and the film that it's from. That's for 3 points. It's quite a lot of points to each of these questions. It's quite a high point total at the end, considering it's only 50 questions. Only. That's why it's a big fat quiz. Right. Movie clip number 5.
So you're telling me it's a matter of probability and odds? I was worried there was some chance involved.
Any of you seem to play with the best hand wins.
So that will be what you call bluffing.
You've heard the term. Then you'll also know that in poker you never play your hand. You play the money.
Okay, there's Sid James there, playing Bond. Can you please tell me the Bond girl and the actress that played that Bond girl and the film that it's from? All for 3 points, that one. Movie clip number 6. Okay, so again, what's the name of that Bond girl featured there? Name of the actress and the name of the film. All for 3 points. Okay. Movie clip number 7.
Oriental brush off.
With the compliments.
Boo yuck.
74, sir.
I approve.
You do?
Well, not the wine.
Okay, so what was the name of that Bond girl? And the name of the actress? And the name of the Bond film? For 3 points. Okay. Movie clip number 8.
Detonate the triggers now.
Okay.
Look, our IDA physicist. Don't bother. Not interested in man. Take my word for it. This year we decommissioned 4 test sites. Not even a glimmer.
Right. So, what was the name of that Bond girl? And what was the actress that played her? And what was the film? That is for 3 points. I don't think I really needed to say what I want afterwards. It's so obvious. Yeah, another one with a good name. They've got to be a lot more PC now about their names, haven't they? You wouldn't be allowed to call some of the things that they were called. Question 9, or movie clip number 9.
The next flight to London.
Tomorrow morning.
Well, then we have all night.
If you're tentatively, I will arrest you, drop you off in jail, and take you to the plane in chains. Understand?
Perfectly. After you.
I think she has had enough.
You hope so.
So, can you name the Bond girl? Can you name the actress playing that Bond girl? And what was the name of the Bond film? All for 3 points. So that 3 point. 3 pois. Yeah? Oh, that's so stupid. 3 pois. 3 pois. 2 pois. 3 pois. Anyway, I'm on a bit sort of weird Eurovision there. Or just weird, generally. And the last movie clip, clip number 10.
Whether a girl is a blonde or brunette.
And which do you prefer?
Oh, providing the collars and cuffs match.
We'll talk about that later. Let me have your glass. I'll get you some ice.
Okay. So, please tell me what the Bond girl's name is and the actress that plays her and the film that is from. There is a clue here. Who's reading the comments earlier on, Taylor should get a point for this, it being the only Bond film that he knows. So that's out of 30 because it's 3 points each. So let's do the answers. So question 1, the Bond girl was Honey Rider. The actress was Ursula Andress. And the film was Dr. No. So you get a point for everything there that you got right, so maximum 3 points. Question 2, we had Pussy Galore, and that was the very lovely Honor Blackman, who we lost recently, and that was Goldfinger. So that again, another 3 points up for grabs. Question 3, you had Solitaire, and that was played by Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman, also known as Jane Seymour. That's how I know her anyway.
I recognised it from somewhere.
Yes. And that was Live and Let Die. Live and Let Die. Question 4. The character was called Jinx. That's what I put. And that was played by Halle Berry. And the film was Die Another Day. So again, 3 points there.
What happens to Halle Berry?
You said that earlier on. I don't know what happened to Halle Berry. She's probably having a very lovely life somewhere out there. Question 5. The Bond girl was called Vesper Lind. If you put Vesper, that's fine. And she was played by Eva Green. Or Evergreen. Evergreen. Eva Green. Evergreen. And it was Casino Royale. So again, another 3 points. Question 6. The Bond girl was called Wei Lin. And that was played by Michelle Yeoh. And the film was Tomorrow Never Dies. for 3 points. Question 7 was Mary Goodnight, and that was played by Britt Ekland, and it was the man with the golden gun. The man with the golden gun. Question 8 was Dr. Christmas Jones, and that was played by Denise Richards in The World Is Not Enough. Question 9, the character was Strawberry Fields. The actress was Gemma Arterton, and the film was Quantum of Solace for 3 points.
Yeah, she comes from my hometown, doesn't it?
And yeah, as James says, Gemma Arterton comes from his hometown. His hometown is also the place where Pocahontas died. Anyway, question 10 was Tiffany Case, another excellent name. And Tiffany Case, of course, had to be in Diamonds Are Forever. There you go, Taylor, there's a point. And that was Jill St. John playing that part. So that's out of 30. How did you do out of 30? See, if I was playing this, I'd get bits of every question right. I might know the film, I might know the actress, and if it's a classic Bond girl that you haven't even got to watch a Bond film to know, like Pussy Galore, I'd have got that. So let's see how you did. Diamonds are forever, forever, forever. Diamonds are forever, forever, forever and ever.
I honestly thought that Ursula Andress was a Bond name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's because you associate the name Ursula with evil people. You've got Ursula in Little Mermaid, and you've got Ursula as Phoebe's evil twin sister. Apologies out there if you know anybody called Ursula who's perfectly lovely. Right, we've got scores. 16 out of 30 for Owen, 15 out of 30 for Janet. Lusty Puff Emma has 24. Stephanie has 17. Alison has 8. Best round yet, still rubbish. Kath has 25. Well done. And Vanessa has 17. And Sarah didn't know her Bond girls. Not even the actresses. Sometimes I just get them. Right, so the final round. And this, now apologies if you don't think these are funny, but I thought, what should I do for the 5th round? And I thought, do you know what, people do die in strange ways. Not the prison or anything, just in unusual manners in Bond films, so I thought I'd seek out some funny ones, and to me they're funny. So this is round 5, the hilarious deaths round. So, we ready?
He was in absolute stitches doing this.
Yeah, it really tickled me, but that's probably my weird sense of humour. So, movie clip number 1, please, Jamie.
Stop laughing at some poor guy's head exploding.
Okay. So I would like to know the name of the villain that just got is the technical term for what just happened. And what film that was. Also, did you recognise the bloke that did the axing there? Out of Goonies? It's one of the Fratellis.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was in anything else apart from the Goonies. I do now. So yeah, so please tell me what villain got his comeuppance there, and what film that scene was from. I can't ask you what Bond was in it because you saw him. So, movie clip number 2, please, Jamie.
Mr. Drax? Allow me. Take a giant step for mankind.
Funny. Am I okay to talk now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you need to put your up.
To see it.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know when the audio stopped, Jamie. So, I want the full name, because obviously he does tell you part of the villain's name. The full name of that villain that just went into space, and the film. Please, for 2 points. Do you reckon I'll get a job on Eurovision doing the points thing? I say points quite a lot. So I get points for saying points quite a lot. I can say deux pois, nil pois, trois pois. Sounds kind of stupid. Trois pois. Hopefully nobody gets 3 points. Okay, movie clip number 3.
I love how he's still holding on to the
Must
shoe
hold
like
on
it's
to
some
this
sort of parachute.
this boot as I'm falling. I must hold on to this boot. It might turn into a parachute at some point. Yes. So, who was that falling through the sky with Pierce Brosnan's footwear attached to him? I just need. It's just one name I have. I'm not sure if it's his first name or his surname, but it's the only name that was provided to me. And what film that is, for 2 points. Okay, movie clip number 4. And he was gone.
Like anybody's bum could fit through one of them windows.
Yeah. Mine definitely. I tell you what, if it happened to me, people were trying to force me into it so that it stopped it. Yeah. Okay. So, I need to know what villain just went out the side of an aeroplane, and what film it's from. And I'm aware that you're going to write the same word down twice, but I'm nice and I'm going to give you 2 points. That's also a clue. Maybe it's a clue. Okay. Right. Movie clip number 5.
Yes! I am invincible!
I am invincible! No, you're not.
I am now the Terminator from
Yeah.
Terminator 2.
Okay, so again, please tell me the name of the villain, the film, and because you can't see him, tell me which Bond is in that film. So there's a possibility of 3 points for this question. So villain, film, and Bond, please. Diamonds are forever. They're all I need to please me. They can stimulate and tease me. I don't like the idea that they can stimulate and tease. You know, that diamonds are pretty sharp. You know, Shirley Bassey was a kinky bitch. I digress. Where were we?
Play the next clip.
Let's play the next clip. So, movie clip number 6, please. That's so bad it's good. That's also oh, actually I can't say that. Forget what I was going to say. I need to know the name of the villain, who I was about to say his other name, you might remember from a previous question, and the film, please. So that's for 2 points. Villain and film. And the villain is not the shark, so it's no good putting Jaws or Bruce. But what a way to go. You get given an air capsule and then blow up like a balloon and just explode. Do you ever watch films though and you get a little bit, I think it comes with age, you go, you'd never survive that, or you know, you go, that's so unrealistic. I think the older you get, you take the fun out of some films. You know, oh, they'd have been dead in the first 10 minutes. You know, when you're watching a fighting scene and they all politely take turns to fight you. You know, they don't all just bundle it in. Yeah, you don't get politeness like that now, probably, in fighting. On film. Okay. Movie clip number 7, please.
I'll buy you a delicatessen in stainless steel.
All right, keep your hair on.
Put me down! Put me down!
Oh, you want to get off?
Mr. Bond!
Bye-bye.
I had to check this to make sure it hadn't been like
Jamie didn't believe this was a genuine thing. As it is, you know, some people suggest that it isn't who I think it is dying, but it is. Anyway, I don't really know where I was going with that. So, please tell me the villain who just got sent down a massive chimney. Mr. Bond! And the name of the film, please, for 2 points. Okay. Movie clip number 8. There we go. That's old Mayday. Grace Jones dispatching somebody. Now, I don't know who that person is, so I'm not going to ask you that. I'm going to ask you to tell me the film that scene is from and the Bond that is in that film, please, for 2 points. It's just some random dude, I believe, that was on like some sort of board meeting. And the person who owns that Zeppelin didn't like what that man said, clearly, and he was gone. Okay. Movie clip number 9.
You can't kill my dreams. But my dreams can kill you. Time to face destiny.
There we go. So, for this one, please tell me the villain who just went into an engine of an airplane, like a birdie, and the film, for 2 points. Well, we're nearly there. It's 10 o'clock, but we're nearly there. We don't go massively over today, which is always good. Especially since I've got to be in bed. Because I've got to get up at 7 o'clock to go to work again. James playing the violin for me over there. Day number 6. On the 7th day she rested, I've actually got Tuesday off. Yeah. Right. Movie clip number 10. I hope this makes you laugh.
I think you should also put a warning.
Jamie wants me to put a warning. This is of a sexual nature. So yeah. Movie clip number 10.
Senya, I can't breathe.
Okay. So, you see how she kills men? Yes. I want to know her name. I want to know the film that is from. And because he's not featured in this scene, I'd like to know the Bond, please. That is for 3 points. Again, she's got another good name, considering what she does. Does well. Yeah. Her name's quite apt. Right. That is everything. So that is out of 22. Sarah's just asked about a bank holiday. Means nothing when you work in retail, Sarah. Bank holiday, you're all in. Okay, so question 1. The answer I was looking for was Milton Crest was the man who had his face blown up, and that was License to Kill for 2 points. Question 2. You couldn't just put Mr. Drax because Roger Moore said that in the. I wanted Hugo Drax. So if you put Hugo Drax, then you got the point there, and that was Moonraker. Question 3. I'm assuming this is Necros. Necros. That's his name. Necros. I don't know. Living Daylights. The Living Daylights. For 2 points. Question 4. I've been quite jammy here, and it is Goldfinger from Goldfinger. And you can have 2 points for putting Goldfinger twice. Goldfinger times 2. Question 5 was Boris Grishenko. That was in GoldenEye. And your Bond was Pierce Brosnan. Question 6 that I nearly gave away by saying, oh, this is the fella that is also known as Mr. Big. So that is Kananga, or Mr. Big, I'll accept. And that is Live and Let Die for 2 points. Question 7, that was Blofeld. That was said to be Blofeld. And that is the start of For Your Eyes Only for 2 points. Question 8 was A View to a Kill, and that was Roger Moore is in that film. Question 9 was Gustav Graves, and that was Die Another Day. And the last one, that saucy minx was called Xenia on a Top. Xenia on a Top. And that was GoldenEye, and that was Pierce Brosnan for 3 points. So that's out of 22.
I think she was called Death by Snoo Snoo.
Death by Snoo Snoo, Jamie says. So that's out of 22. You can either tell me what you got out of 22, or the total is 116. Out of 50 questions, I managed to get 116 points there. Yes. So well done, everyone. Kath, you have got the highest score with 99 out of 116. If you hang on, Jamie.
So we've got third place. We've got Owen with 79.
Oh, okay, Jamie wants to do it this way. So third place is Owen with 79.
Yeah. In second place,
with
94.
We have
is Osteopath Emma.
Osteopath Emma with how much?
94.
94. And then we have Kath as a winner with 99 out of 160. I've all said that. You're very welcome, Stephanie.
Here's your fireworks, Kath.
And here comes the fireworks. Woo. Can they still hear me whilst the fireworks are going on? Okay.
I tell you that every time.
Right, so very quickly, remember the charity link for Charlie, young lad who's got brain cancer, and we're trying to raise money for treatment for him. Let's go off to Mexico and do that. You know, he's only like 12 or 13 years old. And poor little sod's been through enough. So whatever we can do to help would be great. The Just Giving link is in the event page, and you can read his story and everything. Please like the Big Fat Quizzes Facebook page so you can be updated and notified when we do these quizzes. And if anybody fancies tomorrow's mini quiz, it is Modern Family. It's just a half an hour quiz that I do.